What's up guys, RyzorGick here, and today is the start of a new kind of video on this channel. As you may know, in the past weeks I've been, so we say, not motivated enough to make any content, which is, a bad thing for my YouTube channel. But the main reason for that is mainly, I'm getting lost already here. No, the main reason for that is because my mental health has been on the decline for the last couple of months. But now I'm on some new medication and I'm in therapy and things are starting to look up. We'll talk about that another time because what I'm planning to do is do a series of, I don't know, sort of like life stories or life experience videos that I can share with you guys. It might not work out, but it might be the best thing I've done on this channel. But there will be more gaming content in the future, I'm sure. But for now, I'm going to do some stories. So I thought for today we'd talk about something that I think most people go through, and this isn't like one of those, learn from your experience. Well, I guess it kind of is a learn from your experience story, but it's not something I consider that was a bad thing that happened, but then it doesn't really make that much impact. It's just a story I like to tell, it might not be funny to you, but it was definitely funny to us at the time. Anyway, so this goes back to when I was in secondary school, high school if you like, and I think I was around the age of 13, 14. I think. Around the age when you're hanging out with your friends, a lot of the time you're talking about girls, even though you've never had the courage to talk to one. And, well, no, you probably have. But, is that just me? Am I the loser here? Guys, am I the loser? Anyway, so, yeah, me and my friends, we're going to name them something so that, in case, I don't know, some of their employers are watching, they don't get in trouble. So my three friends that I was with during this time were, let's call them Titch, Skinny, and Ego. Okay, so Titch, Skinny, Ego, and myself, we were, let's say, drinking. We were underage drinking, and we were trying desperately not to get caught. So we couldn't drink at any of our homes because all of our parents were kind of on alert for this sort of thing. So we had to do what most people do. We go out and about drinking. We plan in advance. We get drinking some way. For me, I had my dad who was always willing to buy me a drink no matter what the repercussions where it was, as long as he didn't get caught out. But yeah, so we grab our drink and we walk on down the road, and we decide for some reason that it's a good idea first to head to a field, drink a bit there. Then we hear people, so we're like, oh god. But I wanted to point out, we are not the coolest of people. I'm the fat geek one, there's a skinny geek one, there's a little geek one, and there's the guy who's all ego. The kind of guy that whenever you tell a story has to, say one better than you. That kind of guy. So yeah, he's there too. And of course, he's talking about how he's been drinking non-stop for years, since he was like 5, he's always had a drink. So, it's kind of crap going. But anyway, we on the way walking back, we've drunk quite a bit, at least for that age. So we're kind of, kind of wobbly. I think Titch was in his own way. I think he was quite an emotional person when you think about it. So he was probably, I don't know, in his head thinking about some girl he really fancied and wanted to confess his love to, but couldn't bring himself to. But me and Skinny, we were just chilling. We were happy. We were in a good place. Ego, on the other hand, was in a bad place. For all his talk about, drinking all the time, he was a wreck. He could hardly stand up. So we come to a stop. We're outside this church. So we decided to give Ego a rest and let him sit on the wall. Okay? Nothing hard about that, except Ego had a hard time just sitting on the wall. We had to keep walking over to him and make sure he was okay. At the same time, Titch decides to climb a bush. This isn't a small bush, this is like, I suppose, a small tree, but he gets into the bush. And next thing I know, I see his head at the top of it. And this completely, in my drunken state, is the funniest thing I've ever seen. So I'm completely pissing myself laughing. Skinny, I think at this point, is hugging a lamppost or something. He's in his element as well. He's having fun. Ego is still, groggy, moving from side to side. And then what should happen? The thing you do not want to hear when you're an underage person drinking. Of all things, you hear a police siren and it's coming towards us. Oh dear God. But anyway, the police siren comes closer and closer. We start panicking, or at least I start panicking. And I decide to, I don't know, cover up the evidence, shall I say. So I think, as I'm seeing these lights coming around the corner, I shout, hide! As if, that's gonna work. But, Titch at this point ducks into the bush, and, I think, oh shit, Ego is gonna be giving us away. He's gonna probably, because of who the kind of person he is, he might even try and fight the police. That's not good. So what I do is I decide to hide for him and push him over the wall. And I just stand there. Like, I'm fine, I'll get away. I look over and the last minute I see Skinny leaning against the post, being the most obviously nonchalant person in the world. He's literally leaning with his hip against the post, whistling. Okay, he's doing the very obvious, like, I don't have nothing to do with me, what are you doing? And this policeman slows down. There's two in the car. They slow down and just casually cruise past. And that's when I realise something. Ego's legs are sticking up over the wall. The policemen just look at us. It's obvious we're drunk. But they shake their heads and just carry on moving. So yeah, I don't think it was me that funny to you guys, but to me that's a cherished memory of the four of us getting drunk and doing stupid shit. I mean, I've got many other drunk stories, so I'll probably share some of those with you, but I'm not condoning underage drinking here, but I think it's, at least in where I'm from, it's something most of us go through, if not all of us. I'm not condoning it, but, you know, for me it was part of growing up, and I learned from that, and these days I'm hardly drink at all. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you did, please leave a like below and comment and tell me what kind of stories you want. Do you want stuff about my mental health issues? Do you want stuff, I don't know, about relationships for me? I mean, look at me, you don't look like I could get a woman, but trust me, I've had my fair share of relationships. What else could I talk about? I don't know, geeky stuff, more drinking stories, my experiences with people with drugs, anything like that. Anything you want, just let me know. It'll all appreciated, and I'll thank you very much in advance. But until next time, guys, bye.